Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and we're going to play a little PC Replay Baseball opening day for the Detroit Tigers, April 7th, 1978, and it's Mark the Bird Fidrych on the mound, taking on the Birds from up north, the Blue Jays. I will be playing as the Detroit Tigers, and the replay sim engine, the Toronto Blue Jays. So and I'll be rolling my own dice. So let's get to the starting lineups and play some baseball. For the Blue Jays, leading off, playing center field, will be Rick Bassetti. Batting second in left field, Al Woods. Ron Howell will play third base. Rico Cardi's the DH. He'll bat fourth. John Mayberry bats fifth. He plays first base. Hutton is in right field. He'll bat sixth. McKay's at second, batting seventh. Gomez is at short. He'll bat eighth. Doing the catching, Alan Ashby, and he will bat ninth. For the Detroit Tigers, Ron Lefleur will lead things off in center. Mankowski will bat second and play third. La Grande Alarange, Rusty Staub, is the DH, and he will bat third. Let's start that over again. Ron Lefleur is in center. He leads off. Mankowski's at third base. He'll bat second. Rusty Staub bats third. He's the DH. The cleanup hitter is the first baseman, Jason Thompson. Steve Kemp bats fifth. He's in left field. Corcoran is in right field, batting sixth. May does the catching. That's Milt May. At second, Lou Whittaker. He'll bat eighth. And Alan Trammell will bat ninth and play short. To the ball game we go. So Fidrych is on the bump. He will face Rick Bassetti. Let's see what he does against Rick Bassetti. Let me put my old cheat sheet down here. There we go. Dave Gardner's joined us at the ballpark. Here's the pitch to Bassetti. And that's going to be a possible hit column. So that's 3-3-1. And that's a 33, and that's going to be a fly ball to Kemp for out number one. So Kemp flies out. And here's Al Woods, the left fielder. Left-handed batter. Fidrych is ready. The pitch to Al Wood. And it's going to be a control column, 5-2-4. Mark the Bird Fidrych. That's a 29, and that's going to be a fly ball to Ron Lefleur. He makes the catch in center, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty for Roy Howell, the third baseman. He's a left-handed batter. Milt May goes through the signs. The pitch from the Bird. Possible strikeout here, 1-6-5, though Fidrych not a big strikeout pitcher. 1-6-5. But he's going to strike him out there. 48, go sit down, 1-2-3. Go the Blue Jays. Robbie Wartburg is here in Detroit. I like the crowd sound. We will turn it down just a bit for Uncle Dave Gardner. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's bring that back a bit. Because it's a new season. Yeah, I usually do bring that back a bit. There we go. Back to the ball game. So here we go. Due up for the Tigers, Lefleur, Mankowski, and Rusty Staub. On the mound for the Blue Jays, Lemancic. I would have to pick a guy whose name I cannot pronounce. Dave Lemancic, I believe, for the Blue Jays. Here we go. Ron Lefleur, definitely a base-stealing threat. The pitch to Ron Lefleur. 2-5-3. What will it be? We shall see. 2-5-3. Lefleur swings the stick, and he'll fly out to Bassetti in center. One down. I'll bring up the third baseman, Phil Mankowski. Ashby sets the target. The pitch to Mankowski. Control check. 5-1-2. How do you do? That's going to be ball 4. So Mankowski's at first. And here comes La Grande à l'Orange, Rusty Staub. Let's see if Rusty can get a big hit. Blue Jays playing for 2 up the middle with Gomez and McKay. Infield halfway. Lemanzik deals to Rusty Staub. Hit column possibly 3-3-5 as you go red, white, and blue. 3-3-5 for Staub. That's a 10. And that's a single to right. Mankowski is going to try to stretch it out. As long as we don't roll a 10, we're okay. It's going to be a 4-3. And Mankowski goes first to third. Holy cow, he might go. They're going to try to... Are they nuts? All right. He's going to try to... Oh, this is for Rusty Staub. This is for Rusty Staub. So Staub needs a 2 or a 1. It's a 4. He will hold at first. So Staub singles first and third for the Tigers. And now I'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Jason Thompson. Left-handed batter. Again, they're playing for 2. Double play ends the inning. Lemanzik's ready. Ashby sets the target. The pitch to Jason Thompson. Looking for that 6 column. He's not going to get it. That's going to be a 2-4-1. Possible hit. 2-4-1. That's a 20. That's going to be a fly ball to Huntington right, and that will score the runner from third, Mankowski. So Thompson gets a sac fly, 1-0 Tigers. Staub still at first, 2 outs for Steve Kemp. Kemp has a little pop in that bat. He's another left-handed stick. The pitch to Steve Kemp. 4-4-1 fielding play. 4-4-1. Who will they hit the ball to? Kemp hits the ball to May. And it's off his glove and into right field. Rusty Staub hits second and holds. La Grande à l'Orange, not much speed. 2 outs, 2 on, 1-0 Tigers. Bottom of the first, opening day, and here's Tim Corcoran. Another left-handed stick to face Lemanzik. Ashby wiggles the finger, sets the target. The pitch from Lemanzik to Tim Corcoran. Control check, 5-5-6. That's a 20. And it's going to be an infield single as that ball dribbles into no man's land. The bases are juiced with Tigers, and Lemanzik is on the ropes. So Staub is at third, Kemp at second, Corcoran at first. And here's a possible base action here. Could be a pickoff, could be a wild play. Let's see what it's going to be. Let's stay away from the 2 and the 12. It's going to be a 2-1. Possible error on the pickoff attempt by Dave Lemanzik. Things could get horrible here, but it won't be an error. It's a 61. No error on the pickoff attempt. But the runners do advance. Actually, it is an error. So on this one, it's higher than the third. Actually, that's right. Higher is the pickoff, is the error. If it was 31 or lower, it would not have been an error. So it's 2-0 Tigers. As Staub scored, Kemp goes to third, Corcoran to second. Still at the plate is Milt May, digs back in the batter's box. The pitch homeward bound to Milt May. Possible hit here. That's the 3s are a hit column, and it's the ability of the pitcher to take the hit away. So that's a 3-5-3. 3-5-3. What will it be? We shall see. That's a 7. Ballpark effect. It's going to be a single or an out. And it looks good for Milt May here. Anything but a 1 is a hit. It's a 6, so Milt May does his J-O-B. This should score 2 runs. As Kemp scores, will they wave Corcoran? And they do. And the Tigers jump out to a 4-0 lead. Lemanzik definitely on the ropes here. And now bring up the youngster Lou Whittaker, second baseman, left-handed batter. The pitch to Lou Whittaker. Milt Mays at first, 2 outs. He'll be off on contact. 2-1-1. 51. Ground ball to Lemancic. He throws to Milt May, and mercifully this inning is over. But the Tigers score 4. We go to the top of the second. Detroit 4, Toronto nothing. Due up for the Blue Jays, Carty, Mayberry, and Hutton. Kevin Hayes is at the ballpark here in Detroit. Hope all is well. Here comes Rico Carty to face the Bird, Mark Fidrych. The Bird talking to the baseball. Here's the pitch to Rico Carty. 2-6-2 from Fidrych. That's the ball out to Corcoran. Line drive to right. And Corcoran needs a 1 or 2 to make a spectacular catch. He will not get there. It is a base hit to right for Rico Carty. And he's going to turn it into a double. Here come the Blue Jays. Leadoff double for Carty. And the power-hitting John Mayberry comes to the plate. Left-handed batting first baseman. Fidrych is ready. The high leg kick and the pitch to John Mayberry. 1-4-2, 1-4-2. It's a 37, ground ball to second. Whittaker goes to first, 1 down. Carty moves to third. So with 1 out, Blue Jays threatening with a runner at third. And Tom Hutton steps to the plate. I think I called him Tim Hutton to begin with. Right fielder, left-handed batter. Milt May goes through the signs. The Bird nods his head. He rocks and deals to Hutton. Good roll here. 1-4-2, 1-4-2. How do you do? That's a 37. Ground ball to Whittaker. He throws to Thompson. Carty scores. It's now a 4-1 ball game, but there's 2 outs. Here comes Dave McKay, 7th batter. The Bird deals quickly to McKay. 2-2-5. 2-2-5. So the Bird's dealing here on the 2-2-5. That's going to be a strikeout on the breaking pitch, and the side is retired. Good job by Mark the Bird Fidrych. Steelers fan 1933 is here at the ballpark. As Dave Gardner says, I love rolling my own dice in this game. Oh, it's great. And I have my little cheat sheet when I need to look at it. But when you're streaming, you can't take too much time looking at it. I already butchered the pitcher's name several thousand times. Hopefully we can knock out Lemancic, and they bring in someone easier to pronounce. All right, due up for the Tigers, Trammell, then the top of the order, Lefleur and Mankowski. Dave Lemancic, hoping for a much better bottom of the second, facing the youngster Alan Trammell. Ashby goes through the signs. The pitch from Lemancic to Alan Trammell. Should be a good one, 2-6-5, 2-6-5. Oh, he's got 3s and 4s there. It might not be that good. That's going to be a looping hit towards right. Ballpark effect. Hutton is a horrible fielder. You see that too, the higher number in the outfield. 5's the best. Obviously 1 would be the worst. To make the spectacular catch, he needs a 1. He gets a 2. So that's going to drop in for Alan Trammell. A leadoff single to start off the bottom of the second. Here come the Tigers. Top of the order, Ron Lefleur. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to center. They're playing for 2 as the infield's halfway for the Blue Jays. The pitch to Ronnie Lefleur from Lemancic. 4-2-5. 4-2-5. Fielding check in the infield. That ball's hit to McKay. Possible error. Tough play for McKay. Needs higher than a 53 to boot the ball, and he will make the play. It's a 32. And they'll get the lead runner as McKay bobbles it, but goes to Gomez, the shortstop, who steps on the second base bag for the first out here in the bottom of the second. Lefleur is going to steal. So Ron Lefleur needs to get higher than a 36. There goes Ron. He's got a 55. And Ron Lefleur steals second base. He's in scoring position with 1 out. The speedy Ron Lefleur. Phil Mankiewicz steps back in the batter's box. He awaits The Lemancic pitch. Here it is, homeward bound. It's a 4-4-6, another fielding play off the bat of Phil Mankiewicz. Oh, I did 4-4-6. Okay, good. And that ball is hit to McKay. He should field it cleanly, and he does. He goes to Mayberry for out number 2. Lefleur advances on the ball hit to the right side to third. Tigers trying to get that run back. They're up 4-1. Here comes La Grande à l'Orange, Rusty Staub. Staub singled his first time up. The pitch to Staub. 1-2-2. 1-2-2. That's going to be a 38. Let's see if I know what this is. I believe that's an out. It's a 38. And it's going to be a ground ball to Howell. He'll throw across the diamond to Mayberry. And that's out number 3. Lefleur is stranded at third. The Tigers threaten but do not score. We go to the top of the third. 4-1 Detroit. Opening day here at Tigers Stadium. And Mark the Bird Fidrych is on the mound, 1978. He will face Gomez, Ashby in the top of the order, Rick Bassetti. The pitch to the Blue Jays shortstop, Luis Gomez. Control check, 5-3-5. 5-3-5 control column. And that's going to be a walk. So Fidrych starts talking to the ball. He doesn't like the location there. A leadoff walk. Tigers playing halfway to turn 2. Number 9 batter, the catcher, Alan Ashby. Fidrych talking to the ball. Now he rocks and deals to Ashby. Another control check, 5-3-2. How do you do? 5-3-2. And that's going to be another walk. Oh no, 2 balls, no strikes. Ashby digs back in. Mays sets the target. The pitch to his counterpart, Alan Ashby. Fidrych bearing down here with a 2-4-4. And he strikes him out! Mark Fidrych comes back with a breaking pitch. Big swing and a miss. He battles all the way back. Fidrych dealing. So 1 out, 1 on. Top of the order, Rick Bassetti. Bassetti flew out to left. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Bassetti. Power column for Rick Bassetti. 6-4-4. Blue Jays trying to get back in this game. 6-4-4. Actually, they're playing hit and run. And it's going to be a fly ball to left. So they played hit and run. Gomez retreats back to first. Making the catch is Kemp in left field. There are 2 down now. And now bring up Al Woods. He flew out to center. 0 for 1. Fidrych looks to first. Pitch homeward bound to Al Woods. Power column for Al Woods. 6-6-4. 6-6-4. This could be a possible home run. Single or a home run ballpark effect. Al Wood looking for a 3 through 6. We want a 1 or a 2. We want to keep it in the ballpark. It is a 3. As that went rolling off. And that ball could be a bippity-boppity boom. There's a question mark here, though. So can Mark Fidrych stop it here? We need a 1. Fidrych needs a 1. He gets a 4. This ball is gone. Al Woods hits a 2-run homer as he crushes that shot. And it's now a 4-3 ball game. Did not miss that pitch to grip and rip. 2 outs, base is empty for Roy Howell. Howell struck out. Fidrych trying to regroup on the mound. Does some manicuring to the mound. Now he's back up, towing the rubber. The pitch homeward bound to Roy Howell. Not Thurston B. Roy Howell. That's a 3-2-2. Can Fidrych take the hit away here? That is a hit column. Dribbler. Milt May has it. Throws to Thompson. The side is retired, but the 2-run homer by Woods brings the Blue Jays back to within 1. We go to the bottom of the third. 4-3 Tigers. Due up for Detroit. Thompson, Kemp, and Corcoran. Lemancic wants to put up another goose egg. The pitch to Jason Thompson. Power column for Thompson. 6-5-6. Will he go bippity-boppity boom? That's a 41. Swing and a miss. A mighty swing, but nothing to show for it. 1 out. So Lemancic trying to steady the ship here. He'll face Steve Kemp. Kemp singled his first time up. Here's the pitch to Kemp. 2-3-1. 2-3-1 to Kemp. That's a 6, and he swings and misses. 2 up, 2 down. Base is empty. For Tim Corcoran. Corcoran is 1 for 1 with a single. Ashby goes through the signs. Lemancic kicks and deals to Corcoran. 2s across the board. Deuce has gone wild. 15, and there's a single to right. Corcoran's now 2 for 2. Hutton fields it and throws it back in. So 2 outs. Corcoran will be off on contact. Infield playing back. Milt May comes to the plate. He knocked in 2 runs with a single. The pitch to the Tiger catcher. Control check for Lemancic. 5-1-1. 5-1-1. That's going to be ball 4. Corcoran advances to second. Here come the Tigers. They want to get some of those runs back. Their once 4-run lead is down to 1. It's 4-3 Tigers. The number 8 batter, second baseman Lou Whittaker, comes to plate. He grounded out to the pitcher. The pitch to Whittaker. 4-3-5. 4-3-5. Does Whittaker keep the inning alive? Fielding check in the infield. That ball's hit to McKay. McKay. It passed him! And Corcoran will score. The diving attempt by McKay. And the Tigers get a run back. It's now 5-3. 2 outs, 2 on. For Alan Trammell, he singled his first time up. Let's see if the youngsters can continue to do it. Here's the pitch to Trammell. 2-5-3. 2-5-3. What will it be? We shall see. That's a 19. That's a fly ball. Bassetti in center has it. The side is retired, but the Tigers pick up 1. We go to the top of the 4th. It is 5-3 Detroit. And Dave Gardner says at least it wasn't Bucky Dent. That is the truth. Due up for the Blue Jays, Carty, Mayberry, and Hutton. To face Mark the Bird Fidrych, trying to win here on opening day. Rico Carty doubled to right his first time up. Here's the pitch to Carty. Fidrych with a 2-2-4. That's a 14, and that's a single to center. Carty's now 2 for 2. Tying run at comes to the plate. And the dangerous John Mayberry, he grounded to second. Fidrych trying to induce a double play ball here. Tigers playing halfway in the infield. The pitch to big John Mayberry, former Royal. 1-3-4. 1-3-4. Does it close the door on Big John? Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. Another strikeout for the Bird. And boy, did he need that. The fans in Detroit loving that. The Bird has now struck out 4. 1 out, 1 on. Double play ends the inning. Tom Hutton comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1, but he has a ribby on the ground out. Thompson holding Carty on. Fidrych peeks to first, now picks up the sign for Milt May. The pitch to Tom Hutton. Power column for Hutton. Not much power there for Hutton, though. Only 2 home runs in 78. 6-4-2. 6-4-2. Will he swing with his eyes shut and get lucky? We shall see. No, he won't. That's a 60. Yes, he does. A single to left. Carty stops. And now Mark the Bird Fidrych, early hook rule possibly. He goes to a B grade. He's got to get this out here. Tigers, we're going to let him pitch. Here's the pitch to Dave McKay. Strikeout victim his first time up. 2-5-6 from the Bird. 2-5-6. Fidrych dealing. Popped up, foul territory. Mankiewicz makes the catch, 2 away. Fidrych needs to get this out here, and he goes back to his normal grade. He'll face the number 8 batter, Luis Gomez, who walked. 5-3 Tigers, 2 outs, top of the 4th. Fidrych on the ropes. Carty at second, Hutton at first. Here's the pitch to Luis Gomez. Power column, 6-1-1. Will this KO Fidrych? 6-1-1. 19, that's a deep fly ball to right. Corcoran turning, and he makes the catch. And Mark Fidrych reverts back to an A grade. Woof! The always adventurous Corcoran in right makes the play. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 5-3 Tigers. Due up the top of the order for Detroit. Lefleur, Minkowski, and Rusty Staub. Ron Lefleur. For 2. Didn't Ron Lefleur get on and steal a base? Let's go to the box score. I'm a bit confused here. Ron Lefleur. I could have swore he stole a base. Oh, he got on with an error maybe. He did steal a base. That's not a figment of my imagination. Lefleur stole the base. Okay, I was right. So he must have reached on an error. All right, he's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Lemancic to Ron Lefleur. Control check, 5-4-3, 5-4-3. Lefleur walks. It could turn into a double, as he's definitely going to steal. And that's ball 4. So Lefleur is on, and he's going to be off to the races once again. We need higher than a 36. Oh, it's a 13. What's going to happen here? And he cannot get the jump. He's not picked off or thrown out, at least. So Lefleur's at first. No outs. Here's Phil Minkowski, excuse me. He's walked and grounded out. 0 for 1. The pitch to Minkowski. 5-5-6. 5-5-6. Pick up some sticks. Control check. And that's a 12, and he's hit by the pitch. That's going to leave a mark. Fastball tails inside. Lefleur to second. Minkowski to first. 1 out. No outs, excuse me, for La Grande à l'Orange, Rusty Staub. Staub has singled and grounded out. He's 1 for 2. Lemancic looks in. Ashby sets the target. The pitch to La Grande à l'Orange, Rusty Staub. Infield fielding check, column 4. 4-2-4. Staub hits the ball to Gomez. Gomez might turn 2 here, and he does. So Gomez to McKay to Mayberry. 2 outs. Advancing to third is Lefleur. Now bring up Jason Thompson, first baseman. Had a sac fly for a ribby and struck out. Lemancic nods his head. The pitch to Jason Thompson. Control check, 5-4-1, 5-4-1. And that's going to be a walk. Runners on the corners, 2 outs for Steve Kemp. Kemp has singled and struck out. 5-3 Tigers. The pitch to Kemp. 2-6-5, 2-6-5. That ball's going to be hit out towards left. Canal Woods make the play. Ballpark effect. 50-50 chance here to knock in a run for Kemp. He needs a 4-5-6. He's got it. It's a 4. And the Tigers will add to their lead. Lefleur scores. Thompson goes first to third on the blooper to left. It's now 6-3 Detroit. And that's it for Lemancic. Thank God. Don Kirkwood comes in. So Don Kirkwood is a right-handed thrower. He will face the lefty, Tim Corcoran. Corcoran is 2 for 2, and he made an adventurous catch in right. Thompson at third, Kemp at first. Kirkwood, he's ready. He rocks and deals. The pitch to Corcoran. 5-5-3, what will it be? We shall see. 5-5-3. Corcoran swings. It's another infield hit. Another run scores. Kemp goes to second. Corcoran is 3 for 3, and he picks up a ribby. It's 7-3 Tigers. Base action. Let's see what happens here. 66 and a 2. That's going to be an 8. Wild pitch. Don Kirkwood has, I think, as long as we don't roll a 1, 6. It's a wild pitch. It gets by Ashby. Kemp goes to third. Corcoran goes to second. We're seeing all kinds of crazy stuff in this game. 2 outs, 2 on, 7-3 Tigers for Milt May, the catcher. He singled in 2 runs and walked. He's 1 for 1. Kirkwood, not spelling relief so far. He winds and deals to Milt May. 2-2-3. What will it be? We shall see. 2-2-3. It's a 7. Popped up. Foul territory, right side. McKay makes the catch. The side is retired, but the Tigers get 2. We go to the top of the 5th, 7-3 Detroit. Due up for Toronto, Ashby, Bassetti, and Al Woods. Here's Alan Ashby, 0 for 1, he struck out. Fidrych with a 4-run lead, looking to win on opening day. Deals to Alan Ashby. Snake eyes across the board, 1-1-1. That's an 11, that might be a hit. And it is, a single up the middle. Oh, so Ashby fights off the it's a 12, excuse me. Single up the middle. Fights off the tough pitch. Now bring up Rick Bassetti. Bassetti's 0 for 2. He's flown out twice to left. Tigers hoping to turn 2 with the slow-footed catcher at first. The pitch from Fidrych to Bassetti. Fielding check in the infield. 4-1-4. That's a 7. Trammell, can he turn 2? No, they can only get the... Wait! We gotta go for the pivot play now. So Trammell goes to his partner in crime, Lou Whittaker. If we stay 4 and under, we've turned 2. We just turned 2. Trammell to Whittaker to Thompson. Double play. 6-4-3, 2 down. Nice job by the youngsters up the middle. Base is empty. 2 outs for Al Woods. Last time up, he had a 2-run homer. That brought the Blue Jays to within 1. Since then, the Tigers put 2 more on the board, thus the 7-3 lead. Fidrych shakes off May. Now he's ready. The pitch from the Bird to Al Woods. Control check. 5-6-1. 5-6-1 from Fidrych. 46. Fly ball center field. Lefleur camps, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Good job by the Bird. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 7-3 Tigers. Due up Whittaker, Trammell, and top of the order Ronnie Lefleur to face Don Kirkwood, who's in relief of Dave Lemancic. Last time we'll say his name. All right. Whittaker is 1 for 2. He singled in a run. Kirkwood deals to Whittaker. 2-2-4. 2-2-4 to Whittaker. And that's a 15. And that's going to be a single to right with the plus sign. But he stays at first. Whittaker has a chance to steal here. We're going to go. We're going to go. We're going to be the running go-go Tigers. We need higher than a 36. We got it. It's a 63, folks. Lou Whittaker steals second. Possible throwing error on Ashby. He could go to third here. Ashby. It's a 32. So that ball is smothered. By the second baseman, McKay. Whittaker steals second. No outs. He's in scoring position for Alan Trammell. They just turned a beautiful double play. 7-3 Tigers. Lefleur coming up. Trammell. We're going to let the youngsters swing away. I thought about bunting for a second, but we're not going to. 3-1-2. This is a hit column. Can Don Kirkwood, the pitcher... This is where the pitcher's ability to try to take away a hit from a batter is a 3 column. So it's a 3-1-2. That's a 6. And it's going to be a shallow fly ball to center. Bassetti makes the catch. 1 out. Whittaker still stands at second. Top of the order for Ron Lefleur. Lefleur is 0 for 2. He's walked once and stolen a base. Did reach on an error. The pitch to Lefleur. Can he knock in Whittaker? 3-1-1. Again, hit column. Can Kirkwood take it away? It's a 6. Ballpark effect. Lefleur needs a 5 or a 6 to get the hit. He's got a 4. Making the catch in left for out number 2 is Woods. Whittaker stays put at second. That'll bring up the third baseman, Phil Mankowski. Mankowski has walked, grounded out, and been hit by a pitch, so he's 0 for 1. Whittaker will be off on contact. Kirkwood picks up the sign from Ashby. The pitch to Phil Mankowski. Infield fielding rating, 4.24. That ball's hit to McKay. It's a 4. He should make the play, and he does. As he throws to Mayberry, Whittaker stranded at second. We go to the top of the 6th, 7-3 Tigers, trying to win on opening day. Mark Fidrych on the mound. He will face Howell, Carty, and Mayberry. Roy Howell is 0 for 2. Struck out and grounded out. The pitch from the Bird, Mark Fidrych to Roy Howell. 2-1-2, 2-1-2 from the Bird. 44. Grounder back to Fidrych. He tosses to Thompson, 1 down. Now bring up Rico Carty. Carty, the DH, is 2 for 2. He's doubled and singled. Here's the pitch from Fidrych to Rico Carty. Power column for Carty. 6-3-4, 6-3-4. Will he grip and rip? 6-3-4. That's an 18. That's a deep fly ball to left. Kemp racing back. And he makes the catch, 2 down. 2012 MCTG says Luis Gomez is greater than Bucky Dent. That's what it looks like to me in the chat. Hope all is well. So 2 out, space is empty for John Mayberry. Mayberry has grounded out and struck out. He's 0 for 2. The pitch from the Bird to Big John Mayberry. And the Bird is dealing now 2-2-6, 2-2-6. That's where you want to stay if you're a decent pitcher. That's a 59. That ball's hit towards center, and Ron Lefleur. Lefleur makes the catch. As you can see, his defense is a 4. The Rays' number is a 3. Had Ron Lefleur been a 3 or less, it would have been a hit. But Lefleur makes the play. And the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 7-3 Detroit. Due up for the Tigers. Staub, Thompson, and Kemp to face Don Kirkwood. Kirkwood has come in out of the pen. Dave Lemancic did not do the JOB. Rusty Staub has singled, grounded out to third, and banged into a double play. The pitch to La Grande a l'Orange. Power column for Rusty Staub. 6-3-3. What will it be? We shall see. It's an 18. Staub drives that ball to left. Woods at the track, and he snares it 1 away. That'll bring up the first baseman, Jason Thompson. He has a sac fly for a ribby. He struck out and walked. Kirkwood deals to the left-hand batting Thompson. Control check, 5-5-2. 5-5-2. How do you do? That's a 22. That's ball 4. A 1-out walk for Thompson. And base action. Let's see what's going to go on here. Blue Jays have not had luck with runners with base action. That's a 2-6, so that's an 8, and that's going to be a wild pitch. As the ball gets by, well, Kirkwood, we need a 1. It's a 6. It's a wild pitch. And Thompson advances. This game is so much fun. I love it. 1 out. Thompson at second. Here's Steve Kemp. He has singled, struck out, and singled. He has a ribby. He is 2 for 3. Kirkwood peeks over his shoulder. Thompson with a short lead at second. Now he rocks and deals to Steve Kemp. 3-1-5. 3-1-5 to Kemp. That's an 8. And that's a single to right. They're going to wave Thompson, I would think. Here comes the Thompson. Oh, nuts. He will hold. That's a 12. They put the brakes on Thompson. Hutton puts a good throw to the plate. So it's going to be first and third, 1 out for Tim Corcoran. Corcoran is 3 for 3, 3 singles and a ribby. And a whirling, dirling catch in right. Thompson at third, Kemp at first. Kirkwood deals to Tim Corcoran. 1-6-6. Pick up some sticks. Get your kicks on Route 66. 1-6-6. That's a 49. I think that's a hit. Come back to the pitcher. Possible double play here, and it goes off the pitcher. They get the lead runner now. So Kemp is out. They're trying to turn 2 on Corcoran. Let's just roll the dice. I think we need to be 3 and under. It's a 5. And nope, we had to be higher on that one. That one confuses me. And they turn 2, 1-6-3, and the inning is over. Thompson stranded at third. We go to the top of the 7th, 7-3. Tigers, Fidrych on the mound still. He will face Hutton, McKay, and Gomez. The pitch to Tom Hutton from Mark the Bird Fidrych. Control check, 5-1-4, 5-1-4. That's a walk. It's a 7. So Fidrych walks Hutton. You don't want to do that with a 4-run lead. Fidrych has walked 2, struck out 4. 6 innings, 5 hits. He's given up 3 runs and a 2-run homer to Al Woods. Here's Dave McKay. Tigers playing for 2, infield halfway. Milt May goes through the signs. Fidrych is ready. He rocks and deals to Dave McKay. And that's going to be a 3-4-6 hit column. Can Fidrych take it away? 3-4-6 to Dave McKay. And actually, they go to a pinch hitter. So I'm not going to re-roll. We're going to go 3-4-6. It's a rare play. Purple die. 5. We go to the rare play chart. And the computer does this part. I don't write any notes on this. That's a 22. How do you do? We'll find out what that is. Strikeout and the pickoff. Double play! Oh, wow! So Milt May throws behind the runner. Strike him out, pickoff, double play. That was freaking awesome. And Tigers fans are going nuts. Mark Fidrych pumps his fist. He likes that as he points to Milt May. And then to Thompson. As Hutton is picked off at first. What a play by the Tigers. That was a cool, rare play. Bears Den 007 is here in Detroit. Along with Robbie Wartburg, Dave Gardner, Steelers fan 1933, and Kevin Hayes. All right, back to the ballgame. 2 outs, bases empty for the number 8 batter, the shortstop for the Blue Jays, Luis Gomez. He has walked and flown out to right. The pitch from the Bird to Gomez, 3-3-3. What will it be? We shall see. Hit column. That's a 6. Fly ball, shallow center. Lefleur comes in, makes the catch, and the top of the 7th is gone. Defensive substitution for Toronto. Garth Orge comes in to play second. Kirkwood will face May, Whittaker, and Trammell. Milt May is singled in 2 runs, walked, and popped out in foul territory to second. Kirkwood deals to Milt May. 2's gone wild. Deuces across the board. That's a 7. And it's going to be a pop-up foul territory again, but this time it's Garth Orge, the second baseman, making the catch. 1 down. Now bring up Lou Whittaker. The pitch to Lou Whittaker. Fielding check for the infield. 4-6-3. What will it be? We shall see. 4-6-3. Whittaker swings the stick. That's a ball to Garth Orge to 6. He should make the play. He does. 1 down, 2 down as Orge goes to Mayberry. Whittaker grounds a second. Number 9 batter Alan Trammell is 1 for 3. His 1 hit a single. Kirkwood deals to Alan Trammell. Power column for the youngster Alan Trammell. 6-2-1. 6-2-1. That's a 43. And it's a hit to left. Trammell has a chance to get a hustle double. We need a 5 or a 6. It's a 5. And Trammell slides in safely. He beats the Al Woods throw. Pesky Pole has joined us. Hope all is well. Enjoyed your game earlier using PC Replay Baseball. So a 2-out double, and that's it for Kirkwood. Coming in is Tom Murphy, right-hander, so he gets a benefit on the first batter because it's a righty-righty matchup. And they've chosen column 5 because he probably has poor control, so they chose column 5, and a 1 is the best number there. So Ron Lefleur will try to knock in Trammell. He has yet to have a hit. He has been on base twice, once via the walk. He's stolen the base, but that was on the error by McKay at second, who now has been replaced by Garth Orge. The pitch to the speedy Ron Lefleur. That's a 2-6-4. 2-6-4. Will it close the door? Murphy's hoping so. 2-6-4. 59. It's a looper to right. Hunting needs to make the spectacular play. He needs a 1. It's a 3. It's going to drop in. Ron Lefleur will have his first hit. Alan Trammell should score with 2 outs, and he does. And it's now 8-3 Tigers as they look to win on opening day for Mark the Bird Fidrych. And it's Phil Mankowski. Lefleur's at first. Oh, they're not going to let me try to steal. The pitch from Murphy to Mankowski. 1-4-4. Again, they're trying to close the door. 1-4-4. 39. Ground ball to Mayberry. Mayberry flips to Murphy, and the side is retired. But Lefleur's 2-out single knocks in another run. We go to the top of the 8th. 8-3 Tigers. Fidrych still on the bump. He'll face Ashby in the top of the order. Bassetti and Woods. The pitch to Alan Ashby. He's 1 for 2. He's singled and struck out. Fidrych rocks and deals. Fielding check for the infield. 4-6-3. What will it be? We shall see. 4-6-3 off the bat of Alan Ashby. That ball is hit to Thompson. It's a 13. Possible error. Tough play for Thompson. He needs to stay under a 45, and he does. That's a 1-3-2. 1-3-2. So Thompson knocks it down and races to the bag. He beats the slow-footed catcher for out number 1. Good job by Jason Thompson sticking with the ball. Top of the order, Rick Bassetti. The Bird deals to Bassetti. Control check for Fidrych, 5-2-6. 5-2-6, pick up some sticks. That's a 31, and that's going to be a fly out to Lefleur in center. And Fidrych gets a boost. The Bird feeling it. The crowd's feeling it. 2 outs, base is empty for his nemesis, Al Woods. He had a 2-run homer. He's 1 for 3. Fidrych takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest, the leg kick and the pitch to Al Woods. 2-4-3, what will it be? We shall see. 2-4-3 to Al Woods. 19, fly ball to center, out number 3. Lefleur corrals it. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Detroit 3 outs away from winning on opening day with Mark the Bird Fidrych on the mound, hoping to turn back the hands of time to 1976. It's 8-3 Detroit. Due up for the Tigers. Staub, Thompson, and Kemp to face Tom Murphy. The pitch to Rusty Staub. Staub looking for his second hit. It's going to be tough on a 1-4-6. 1-4-6. 39. Grounder to first. Mayberry tosses to Murphy. 1 down. La Grande à l'Orange is retired. So with 1 out, left-handed batting first baseman Jason Thompson. The pitch from Murphy to Thompson. Fielding check in the infield. 4-1-4. 4-1-4. Murphy hoping to close the door on Thompson. And that's a 22. And it's past Howell into left. Couldn't make the play. A 1-out single. Blue Jays halfway in the infield hoping for 2. Here comes Steve Kemp. Kemp having quite a good day. 3 for 4 with a ribby. He has struck out once. He's made a couple of nice plays in left. Murphy, he's ready. He deals to Steve Kemp. Hit column, 3-6-3. What will it be? 3-6-3 to Steve Kemp. That's a 49. That's a base hit to right. Thompson hits second. Will he head to third? No. He will not go to third because his speed is only 2. It needed to be greater than 3. So 1 on, 2 out, 2 on, 1 out for Tim Corcoran. Corcoran, 3 singles and a double play. He has knocked in a run, so he's 3 for 4. Again, Blue Jays looking to turn 2 up the middle. They're halfway in the infield. The pitch to Tim Corcoran. Hit column, 3-3-2, 3-3-2. How do you do? 3-3-2 off the bat of Tim Corcoran. That's a 6. Fly ball to shallow left. Woods comes in, makes the catch. 2 down. Runners retreat back to their bases. So Thompson at second, Kemp at first. They'll be off on contact. Here's Milt May, the catcher. Milt May has singled in 2 runs, walked, popped out twice to foul territory on the right side. The pitch for Murphy to Milt May, fielding check, infield, 4-6-1 off the bat of Milt May. Ground ball to Gomez, it's a 4. He'll throw him out at first, and he does. Starting to remember this stuff. Tigers threaten but do not score. We go to the top of the 9th. 8-3 Detroit. Mark Fidrych trying to win on opening day. Chris Anderson, how you doing, my friend? As he gets excited when he sees my hands. We'll leave it at that. Alrighty, so Fidrych trying to go the distance, has a 6-run lead. He will face Howell, Carty, and Mayberry. Roy Howell is hitless, and that's the way the Bird and the Tigers fans want to keep it. The pitch to Roy Howell from Mark the Bird Fidrych, and Fidrych is dealing 2-2-5, 2-2-5. That's a 15, and there's a single to right. Howell pulls the fastball. And here's Rico Carty, and I think that's going to be it for the Bird. Carty has doubled, singled, and flown to left. He's 2 for 3. The fans want to see the Bird finish it. And we're going to try to have the Bird finish it. Here's the pitch from Mark the Bird Fidrych to Rico Carty. Oh boy, that's going to be a walk. 5-4-4. 48. With men on base. Base action chart. This could be it for Mark the Bird Fidrych. Ooh, well, let's get a 2. Double ones. Almost got it. 1-5. That's a 6. 1-5 is a 6, and nothing happens, so we lucked out there. Here we go. Carty steps back in the batter's box. The leg kick and the pitch from Mark the Bird Fidrych. 2-6-6. Pick up some sticks. 2-6-6. 64. That ball's hit to center. Ron Lefleur. Can he make the play? 1, 2, or 3, or Lefleur makes the diving catch. It's a 5. He cannot get there. It's going to be a base hit, possible double for Rico Carty. And it will be a double as the ball rolls by. And Howell scores all the way from first. It's now 8-4. And that's going to be it for Mark the Bird Fidrych. Here comes the lefty Mayberry, followed by another lefty, Hutton. So Fidrych can only win it. He cannot lose it. And we're going to go to opening day, John Hiller, the lefty, our closer. So lefty-lefty matchup. He faces Big John Mayberry, who is yet to get a hit. The pitch to Big John from John Hiller. 2-6-5. 2-6-5. That ball's hit to Kemp. Oh no, another chance to get a hit. Kemp needs a 1 or 2. Here come the Blue Jays. It's a 1! Kemp makes the spectacular play. What a catch by Steve Kemp. A diving catch in left on the looper. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Carty still at second. 8-4 Tigers. Hutton will now face John Hiller. Hiller picks up the sign from May. The pitch to Tom Hutton. 1-5-1. 1-5-1. 36. Ground ball to third. Minkowski throws to Thompson as he had to come in a bit on that ball. Advancing to third base is Carty. 2 down. The Tigers down to 1 more out. 1 more out. As 2012 MCTG says, uh-oh, time for Hiller. We brought in Hiller, baby. We brought in Hiller. As John Wise says, time for Rally Cap, Bird. No. We want Detroit to win. Mark the Bird Fidrych. And it's Garth Orge. And I do believe you say Orge with I-O-R-G. I believe that's his name. I'm almost positive. He came in defensively for Dave McKay. Last hope for the Blue Jays. Carty stands at third, 8-4, 2 outs. Tigers. Orge awaits the Hiller offering, pitch homeward bound. Oh, the red die jumped. The red die jumped. But we will... All right. So... Oh, no! Power column for Garth Orge. 6-6-2. Fat one. 27, single to center. A line drive single off the bat of Garth Orge, and now 8-5. Hiller's been a little shaky here. And now it's Luis Gomez. Will they pinch hit for Gomez? We will find out in a moment after we roll these dice. Infield playing back. Orge's run means nothing. They need to get this final out here in the top of the ninth. The pitch to Luis Gomez from John Hiller. Power column 6-6-5. Holy cow. I'm sorry, 6-5-6. 6-5-6. Pick up some sticks. And they're going to go to a pinch hitter, Otto Velez, and I'm not going to change the roll. 6-5-6. Otto Velez has a little bit of pop. That's a 40. Swing and a miss. This ball game is over. A fat fastball, and Otto Velez swings through it. The Tigers hold on to win 8-5 opening day. Mark the Bird Fidrych gets the win. And now, so Fidrych gets the win. Dave Lemancic, the loss. Steve Kemp is the player of the game. Let's go to the box score quick. Let's get rid of the video camera. There we go. Hope everyone enjoyed that. Shaky start in the beginning. As some of the names I should have looked at. But what can you do? You're playing as-played lineups. Should have re-rolled. No, I don't re-roll. I roll once. And he struck out. He got a good roll. I don't re-roll. I wish they would... I think I have to click something. I think there is a setting to say they're going to go to a pinch hitter. And I should do that. All right, let's go to the box score. The Blue Jays lose on opening day here in Detroit 8-5. Fidrych gets the win, as we stated. Bassetti was 0 for 4. Al Woods 1 for 4, 2-run homer. Roy Howell 1 for 4 with a run scored. Rico Carty had a good day, 3 for 4, 2 runs scored in a ribby. Mayberry, a day he'd like to forget, 0 for 4, he struck out. Howell also struck out once. Hutton was 1 for 3 with a ribby and a walk. McKay was 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Alt pinched hit for McKay. He struck out, and that's when Garth Orge came in, who was 1 for 1. He singled in a run. Luis Gomez was 0 for 2, scored a run. He walked. Otto Velez, the pinch hitter, struck out to end the game. He had a fat fastball, but he swung through it. Alan Ashby was 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Lemancic, Kirkwood, and Murphy obviously pitched and did not hit. Toronto, 33 at-bats, 5 runs, 8 hits, 5 ribbies, 2 walks, 6 Ks. For the victorious Detroit Tigers on opening day, Ron Lefleur, 1 for 4, runs scored, a ribby, and a walk, and a stolen base. Mankowski was 0 for 3 with a run scored, with a walk. Rusty Staub, La Grande à l'Orange, 1 for 5 with a run scored. Jason Thompson, 1 for 2 with a run scored, a ribby, and 2 walks, and a strikeout. Steve Kemp had a great day, 4 for 5, a run scored, and a ribby. He also struck out once. Tom Corcoran, whatever the hell his name is, Corcoran, was 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, and a ribby. Milt May was 1 for 4. He knocked in 2 and walked once. Lou Whittaker, the youngster, 2 for 4 with a run knocked in. And Alan Trammell, 2 for 4 with a run scored. So the youngsters up the middle did their job. Mark Fidrych and John Hiller obviously pitched, did not hit. The Detroit Tigers in their 8-5 victory, 36 at-bats, 8 runs, 15 hits, 7 ribbies, 5 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Dave Lemancic, 3 2/3, 8 hits, 7 runs, only 5 of them were earned, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. Kirkwood, 3 innings of relief, gave up 1 earned run on 4 hits and a walk. And Murphy pitched the final inning and a third, 3 hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Mark the Bird Fidrych went 8 innings, 7 hits, a workmanlike performance, 5 runs, they were all earned, walked 2, struck out 5, gave up a 2-run homer to Al Woods. Hiller was adventurous in the top of the 9th, though all those runs were charged to Fidrych. The 1 run was charged to Fidrych. Hiller 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. He struck out Otto Velez, the pinch hitter, to end the game. So there you have it. PC Replay Baseball. I'm loving it. Let's close that out. And that's the ball game, folks. Now you exit. And so, we might play another game, not tonight, but we might throw the Red Sox game. I'll probably play that offline. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your time, health, and happiness. Check out all the other wonderful content creators in the chat. And stay safe, be smart. Mark the Bird Fidrych wins on opening day just like he did in reality in 1970. I think it was 6-2 in reality, and it was 8-5 here. God bless. You know what's coming. Peace! The bird is